Hi, I'm Taylor Tagg, Senior Business Services Coordinator with OBDC. And on behalf of the Office of Business Diversity and Compliance and Director Joanne Massey, we want to welcome you back to the Entrepreneurs Network Center. 2021 will bring more chances than ever before for focused conversations, business growth, in-person learning, and opportunities for small business owners. Join us at 480 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, along with our partners, Black Business Association, the Memphis Area Minority Contractors Association, the Tennessee Small Business Development Center, and Operation Hope as they assist you in elevating your business this year. We look forward to seeing you at the ENC soon.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Alexander, the Executive Director for the Memphis Area Minority Contractors Association, better known as MEMCA. First, I would like to thank Mayor Strickland, Director Joanne Massey, and the OBDC team for providing MEMCA with this phenomenal partnership at the ENC, Entrepreneur Network Center. MEMCA is a nonprofit professional construction trade organization. Our mission is to assist small and scalable construction businesses here in Memphis and Shelby County. Our goal is to make sure that every contractor that enters our doors receive decision-making information about construction. It doesn't matter if you're large or small, we will meet you where you are. By having this lucrative partnership with the city of Memphis, it has allowed MEMCA to serve over 400 construction companies a year. This is exemplified through our MWBE program, as well as the amount of participation on our contracts. MEMCA focuses on 4 major areas: education, skills training, opportunities, and networking. Through our education department, we offer monthly classes, from how to estimate to free OSHA training. Twice a year, we offer a licensing program for our residential contractors. Through our networking partnership, we offer pre-bid meetings as well as meet the contract nights. Through our opportunities, as a member of MEMCA, you will receive bid notification weekly. We also have a public plan room that you can view at www.midsouthplanroom.com. Through our skills training, we have some very exciting upcoming information for young adults and second chance felons. So to stay in the know, I recommend that you go to memphisminoritycontractors.com and sign up for our newsletter. We are advocates for minority contractors here in Memphis and Shelby County. Our plan is to ensure that every contractor that has the capacity and wherewithal can compete within our general bid opportunities. So share this information with your family, friends, and associates that are interested in construction. Tell them to come see us because we mean business. Now, let's get in the game.
So we're in Memphis this week with StartCo and a bunch of other entrepreneurs in Memphis. I run the startup program called ChargeBee for Entrepreneurs, and our company makes subscription billing software so entrepreneurs don't have to. We believe that entrepreneurship is everywhere. So why not come to the entrepreneurs, interact with them, see what's going on in Memphis. I had expectations of meeting a lot of great entrepreneurs with some pretty interesting ideas. Definitely have met my expectations. What I think has exceeded it is the progress that they've made. In the short amount of time that I've interacted with them and seeing what they've been up to, they've made a tremendous amount of progress.
This morning we had one-on-one 20-minute speed interviews and meetings where we got face-to-face time with attorneys, investors, mentors, people who have successfully exited companies, and basically one-on-one access to ask them anything, advice, their recommendations for what our main things we should do over the summer are. I really knew that Memphis had an entrepreneurial ecosystem, but I didn't really know the scale of it. This Barbecue Fest shows how many people are willing to come out and support entrepreneurs in Memphis, and it's really a great thing to see.
There's an outpouring of resources right now towards us, and it's on us to utilize as many as we can. And I would say today, it's a family. I arrived here a week and a half ago, and I already feel like I'm a part of the Memphis community. Very excited to be able to bring back, ideas to our team and learn more from this place that's giving us so much.
My expectations going into Barbecue Fest have changed several times. At first I heard that it was going to be a tent.
These people go all out. When I got closer, I was like, that's Startco? And I was like, okay, this is gonna be a good time. I'm excited to just eat more barbecue. Like, honestly, I really am. I'm gonna go get thirds right now.
Coming to Memphis is always a great time. I mean, the people are friendly, the town's a great place to hang out. You definitely need to come down here yourself, start interacting with people, get to know people like Startco, 0 to 510, and just start talking to entrepreneurs and seeing the problems that they're trying to solve locally rather than the usual kind of entrepreneurship startup hubs.
I'm Daphne Mcdonald. I am the owner and lead therapist of Speaking Life Healthcare. We've been in business since 2007. We are a staffing agency. What we do is we help people improve their communication skills. When I started my business, I researched opportunities for small businesses here in Memphis. And through different engagements, I found out about Startco Propel. I wanted to be a part of it. I was just so in love with the idea of what you would be able to do for my company that I was walking the streets of Memphis, found out where you were and came down, and unfortunately couldn't get in because you have to have a code to get in. After that, I got the number and I called and I left Andre a message and he called me back. And I was just so excited to tell him about who we are and why I wanted to be a part of Propel. As a speech pathologist, my training it doesn't have a lot to do with business and how to grow a business and how to manage a business. But over the years, I've learned some things, and one of the things that for me has been very important, learning about culture. And Startco has helped me better understand some of the concepts that I've read about in magazines that I'd heard about. And so for me, that's been very valuable. I think sometimes in my talent search, some of our candidates may not choose my company, although it's a great company. We are comparable to other companies with benefits and the offerings that we have, but simply because I am a woman of color, I think sometimes we're overlooked simply because of that. Part of what I've wanted to do is find out how to find good talent, find out how to seek out those people that I feel are great candidates for my company. And what Propel has done is given me ways in which I can go about that process. Talk to me about possibly ways of reaching out to universities and people in order for them to see who we are and what we have to offer. It gave me a little bit of clarity on how to move forward in doing that. It helped me learn how to present myself more than just a speech language pathologist, but a businesswoman, someone who is able to go out, market my business, and grow my business, and be seen as someone who's competitive with larger companies. As a business owner, I felt there was a tremendous amount about running a business that I didn't know. Over the years, I've tried to grow and learn, and each level, I think, took me higher, but with Propel, it's some things that I'd never even thought about, some of the concepts and ideas that are being presented. And these are the ideas that I see when I look in national magazines like Inc. magazine. So it isn't just something that I think is applicable to Memphis. I think it's nationwide. Success for me and my company looks like Startco. And what Startco to me is giving the opportunity to other people. One of the things that we focus on is we believe that we can help you become empowered and have a better life through the ability to improve your communication skills. And Startco has given me the ability to have a better life for my company and those who are engaged in it, those who work with me, to give them the opportunity to grow and have a better life. So I want to be the Startco of communication. I would like to encourage other people who have a small business like I do to keep growing and to reach out to the resources that are in our community, especially through Startco. Even if you, as I did, you got here, you found the door was locked, or that you feel like opportunities are not available for you, I think you should continue to pursue and to push and find out, talk to, even if you aren't a part of this program, I think there are resources that are available. There are opportunities that Startco offers throughout the city that I think that I would encourage anyone to be a part of who wants to grow their business.
The Division of Police Services has 2 procurement projects that it plans to solicit over the next year. The first is for PST uniforms. The division will seek vendors to provide police uniform packages for 45 police service technician recruits and plans to spend a total of $17,000. The second and final project for police services seeks to procure assorted leather goods with a total projected budget of $80,000.
Fire Services Project Number 1, FY22 Drill Tower Improvements, Construction. The Drill Tower Improvement Project will be Phase 1 of the planned redevelopment of this building. Phase 1 will include new roofing, window and door removal replacement, and exterior refurbishing. This project's budget is $300,000. Qualifications include a BC, BC-B, BC-B. Estimated release period, November 1st, 2021. Other information that is important for this project: the drill tower at Armour Center is historically significant to the Memphis Fire Department. It was used to train an entire generation of firefighters. This project will be Fire Services' first LEED certified renovation project. Project number 2, New Fire Station 1. Construction, build a new Fire Station 1. $6 million is the project. Qualifications, BC, BC-B. Estimated release period, June 16, 2021. So this project is out now for bid. Make sure that you pull the information quickly. The new Fire Station 1 will be located at 235 Chelsea Avenue. It will replace the existing fire stations 1 and 6. Project number 3, FY22 Fire Station Improvements, Construction. Pavement improvements at fire facilities, asphalt and concrete, and new generators at fire stations 35 and 38. The project budget is $1.5 million. Qualifications, BC, BC-B, BC, lowercase b, CE. Estimated release period, October 4th, 2021. This will be a combination of several smaller projects. Project number 4 for Fire Services, Avery Renovations Phase 2. This is also construction. 2668 Avery is the location, and we will be seeking improvements which will include a new fuel island, exterior improvements including window and door removal replacements, HVAC improvements, parking lot expansions, and drainage improvements. The budget is $1.2 million. Qualifications, BC, BC-B. Estimated release, July 2022.
The City of Memphis's Division of Engineering manages a large portion of the design and construction contracts put out for bid. Based on information currently available, the division expects to undertake approximately 24 construction projects over the next several years, with an estimated total budget of approximately $75 million spread across building construction, roadway paving and repair, as well as traffic signal upgrades, all of which will be discussed in the following slides. Vendors who are interested in participating in these projects should be mindful of some of the requirements prior to bidding. For instance, with regard to certification and licensing, vendors who plan for their project participation to be counted toward a project EBO goal should take care to ensure that their certification with the City of Memphis is active. Vendors whose certifications have lapsed or who are certified with another agency but not with the City of Memphis will not be counted toward an EBO goal. Certification with the city must be renewed on an annual basis, and business owners are solely responsible for maintaining their certified status. Additionally, vendors seeking opportunities on engineering contracts should pay careful attention to any licensing requirements or other qualifications imposed. Depending on the nature of a business's work on the project, they may be required to hold any one of the variety of contractors licenses issued by the state of Tennessee. Vendors who expect to take advantage of opportunities on traffic signal projects may be expected to hold and maintain certain industry certifications or qualifications. Business owners are encouraged to investigate whether they will need to hold those licenses and certifications on their own, depending on the nature of their involvement with the project. Vendors are expected to be aware of these requirements when evaluating these opportunities, and business owners are solely responsible for ensuring that they meet the licensing and certification requirements applied to each project. The Engineering Division's Building, Design, and Construction Group, or BD&C, provides construction planning and support for building projects across various city divisions. The BD&C plans to move forward with a variety of improvement projects that will service the Division of Parks Recreation Centers across the city. Updates to the Orange Mound Park and Hollywood Park areas will seek to create recreational opportunities for the surrounding communities through the installation of 2 splash pads at those locations. The estimated budget for these projects is slated to be $1.5 million. The winning bidder will be responsible for complete installation of the planned additions, which will entail concrete work, plumbing, installation of associated equipment, and any other furnishings included in the project plans. Subcontractors who work in these areas are encouraged to seek out opportunities with bidding primes when the projects are put out for advertisement. The Pine Hill Golf Course is expected to receive substantial renovations to different parts of the property through several planned construction projects. The BD&C expects to begin seeking vendors to demolish and reconstruct the course clubhouse in the fourth quarter of 2022. Planned construction is estimated to include a total of 8,000 square feet of building, split between the clubhouse itself, a storage unit for golf carts, as well as a covered exterior area at an estimated price of $2.25 million. The golf course itself is expected to undergo some alteration as well, including realigning some course holes, construction of green assets on the property, and modifications to the course irrigation system at an estimated spend of $3 million. Finally, the course's pedestrian bridge is slated for replacement. The city expects to solicit bids for demolition and construction of the new bridge in the first quarter of 2022, with an estimated spend of $250,000. Other planned construction includes sports lighting relocation at various recreational sites across the city. Job duties are likely to include existing fixture relocation, new lighting fixture installation, and any necessary electrical work required to complete those tasks. The projected spend for these projects is $500,000. May Park is also targeted for a substantial renovation during the next 2 years. Current projections indicate a $1.5 million spend, which will go toward rebuilding the primary soccer fields at this park, as well as providing new paving for drives and parking areas that service that area. Finally, the city expects to move toward structural improvement and construction in a series of projects that will include not only the Division of Parks, but also police services. Planned improvements for the Whitehaven Community Center expect to add an 8,000 square foot banquet facility to the existing structure at a projected cost of $5 million. Finally, reconstruction of the police station at Mount Moriah is projected to be bid toward the end of this year. Current forecasts expect a total project spend of $5.8 million toward the reconstruction. In addition to structure, construction, and improvement, planned projects include several efforts to repair and improve various roadways and streets in the municipal area. Interested vendors should carefully assess the qualifications for contracting, licensing, and other certifications to participate on these projects. Roadway improvement to Pleasant Hill Road between Holmes Road and Shelby Drive is projected to see road widening and reconstruction of up to 1,700 lane feet from the roadway base up to the curbs and sidewalks, with an estimated cost of $2.5 million. Holmes Road between Malone and Lamar will also be widened in a project expected to spend $16 million. Current expectations predict that this project will be released toward the end of this year or the beginning of next. The Elvis Presley Boulevard Streetscape project will focus on sections of the road between Winchester Road and Craft Road. Planned improvements will include, in addition to widening the roadway, construction of a heavily landscaped median area, installation of bike and pedestrian lanes, as well as a bus stop turnout lane. The projected spend for this project is $8 million, and it's expected to be released in the spring of 2022. The city plans to continue its broad resurfacing efforts in the coming years, which is represented by the 2 resurfacing projects currently on your screen, both of which aim to repave approximately 50 miles of lane feet each for a total of approximately 100 miles of lane feet. Additionally, these projects will include construction of ADA compliant curb ramps at street intersections as appropriate, as well as upgrades to traffic installations as needed. Extensions to the couch sewer are also planned for bid in the fall of 2021. The project will include construction of a 2 to 8 inch barrel siphon and extend an estimated 600 feet of 8-inch sewer line to provide new sewer service. Project participants will be required to meet the licensing requirements specific to this type of project and the work that it entails. Drain pipe installation is also slated for Mizon Circle. At a projected cost of $450,000, the city plans to install new drain pipe within the center of the roadway, including new inlet and gutter installations. The project will also include minor demolition and debris removal involving vegetation and fence removal as necessary. Replacement of the concrete lining at Finley Road is expected to be bid in the spring of 2022. The project will target a 1/4 mile of concrete channel lining for removal and replacement, as well as installation of drainage pipe in the area. The projected spend for this project is approximately $1 million. A substantially similar project will also focus on the Richbrier Road area, also targeting a 1/4 mile of concrete channel at the same expected cost. Finally, 2 projects will focus on bridge repair and future planning and design. The first project will seek a vendor to perform repairs to the bridge at Weaver Road over Cypress Creek, as well as Holmes Road at the BNSF Railroad line. The project is expected to require an $800,000 spend and will require the contractor to repair the approach slabs and expansion joints associated with those structures. The city also will seek a vendor to create design and construction plans for several bridges that have been marked by TDOT for repair and/or replacement. The city projects a $400,000 spend for this service, and opportunity on these projects may vary on a case-by-case basis as unique circumstances may exist. Finally, improvements to several traffic signal installations are planned in the coming years. Modernization efforts will include the intersection of Thomas at March and Park at Sims, as well as Southern at Hollywood and Mallory at Florida, Peabody at Belvedere, as well as a broad modernization project that will include other locations to be determined. Projected costs for these projects range between $325,000 to $375,000. Interested subcontractors should be careful to ensure that they meet the very specific qualification requirements that are imposed on these projects as they deal with traffic signal installation. Finally, the city will continue to procure signs and other materials for pavement and roadway markings, including waterborne striping, glass beads, aluminum side blanks, thermoplastic material, steel poles, and other materials related to roadway marking and signage. Pricing for these items will vary depending on the type of item being sought.
Hello, my name is Robert Connect. I'm the Public Works Director for the City of Memphis. I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak to the We Mean Business Symposium. I want to thank Director Massey and her team for this opportunity to allow Public Works to share with you these upcoming projects that would be of interest. And hopefully we can really gain some participation that we have not been otherwise been able to maybe provide that opportunity. So this is about opportunities and making them available as much as possible to you, our partners in this effort. So thank you. I'm going to start my presentation, so bear with me. The first one I want to talk about as I start this presentation is our wastewater treatment plant facilities. Public Works, we operate two major wastewater treatment facilities, one at the north and one at the south. The north one being Stiles Wastewater Treatment Plant, and one at the south being the Maxon Wastewater Treatment Facility. Every year we have a need for industrial equipment supplies. So as an industry, we need those industrial equipment suppliers to help supply us with the various types of industrial equipment and related services. We spend about $4 million annually on these types of expenditures. We look for someone who has 5 years experience. This is typically released in August and for a 5-year term. Our next opportunity we want to talk about is our wastewater treatment equipment supplies. Every year we have a need for various types of wastewater treatment equipment and related services. This is a little different than industrial equipment and supplies that is more wastewater treatment specific. Again, 5 years experience, $2 million annual expenditure, released in August with a 5-year term. We also have facility needs involving lawn care. We have various lawns and/or fields that we maintain at our wastewater treatment plants. This is a $60,000 annual expense. Again, 5 years experience, bid in August, and we typically do this on a multi-year agreement. We also have a need for janitorial services. Both of our facilities. This is a $50,000 opportunity, cleaning offices and servicing the facility internally. Floors, various other maintenance needs. 5 years experience. August again will be the bid period, and it's submit quotes to bid on a multi-year agreement. The next one we have is we're going to build a new administration facility at our South TE Maxon facility. This is going to be a $5 million opportunity. The qualifications with classifications BC and BCB. We are going to construct a whole new building, including a lab and a control room. We hope to have this released in September and October of this year. An excellent opportunity, hoping to get great participation. The next project we're going to be talking about is our, again, at the South Wastewater Treatment Plant, our primary clarified pump station. As I said, our facilities manage a lot of different components and different operations. This one is the primary clarifiers, the pump station that serve them. We're obviously going to be looking for municipal and utility construction experience, classifications MU, MUA, and MUB. This is a $2.3 million opportunity, replacement of existing pumps, fittings, and controls. We hope to bid it in October 2021, and this would be a one-time bid. We're also at the same facility looking to do a plant belt filter press replacements. We have multiple belt filter presses that handle biosolids. So this is an opportunity to replace the existing belt filter presses, electrical controls, and installation of gas heat service. Again, this is classification MU, MUA, MUB. We hope to bid this in December of this year, and we estimate the project budget at $5.5 million. Another project at the South Wastewater Treatment Plant is a wastewater treatment plant Lagoon A 2A rehabilitation. This is going to be a rehabilitation of existing anaerobic lagoon by removing the cover, removing the solids, inspecting the piping, replacing the pumps and piping, and put a new cover on it. This is an $8.9 million project. This will be in classification MU, MUA, MUB, or HC qualifications. We hope to bid this in September of this year. At the North Plant, we are hoping to do some maintenance building construction project, construct a new sheet metal maintenance building, $1.6 million project budget, classification BC, BCB. October 21 is the estimated bid time. Another project at the North Wastewater Treatment Plant is the electrical rehabilitation of the administration building. We want to do electrical improvements to power the admin and maintenance building. This is estimated at $1.5 million, project budget at $1.5 million. Qualification CE, estimated bid period November 21. Another good project that we have coming up is going to be our Bethel Grove parallel sewer. This is an installation of 4,000 24-inch pipe and 1,600 feet of 18-inch pipe parallel to existing sewer lines to increase capacity. We estimate this budget at $2.725 million. The qualifications for this are MU, MUA, and MUB, and we estimate this project to be bid in December 2021. We have some needs for landscaping planters at our North Wastewater Treatment Plant. So we have some need to plant and maintain those planters. We estimated $5,000. Some simple, very generic qualifications: the ability to plant and replace flowers. Spring and fall is a seasonal opportunity. Lawn care. This is for our stormwater department. We have some facility maintenance needs for maintaining the lawns at our facilities there. $10,000 budget. Mowing and edging, we expect this to be bid in March of 2021. This is for the grass season of next year, from March to November 2022. Demolition Services, as part of our blight efforts, we do a various demolition of vacant, dilapidated homes and commercial properties. We have a $200,000 budget for this. And then we need the ability to demolish homes and commercial properties. This project will be coming soon. We don't have established a date. There is an RFQ for a review and the selection of qualified vendors. Vegetation control program for Public Works. We look to lawn spraying services for city-owned properties. We do try to maintain and control vegetation by herbicide management. So we're looking for those who are qualified the ability to spray lawns. This again is to be determined. There'll be an RFP for review and a vendor selection process. Again, my name is Robert Connect. Our division contract and our liaison for this is Andrea Davidson. We can be reached at this number at 901-636-6017. Please email Andrea Davidson at this email below for any information you want to have about these projects, and the time to do that. Our normal business hours are 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. Again, thank you for this opportunity to talk to the group today. And if you ever have any questions or anything else you want to ask about any projects, we have different opportunities coming up. We look forward to great participation and great interest in these projects. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
The City of Memphis's Division of General Services has several planned projects that present opportunities for contractors who work in construction and maintenance fields. The first project is a broad property maintenance contract. It will require maintenance of several city facilities to be determined. Repairs will include citywide asphalt roofing, electrical, plumbing, carpentry, and HVAC improvements. The division plans to spend $8.5 million toward these efforts. Contractors should be certified and properly licensed and follow up on any questions that they have related to their qualifications after they compare with the bid materials. The second project we'd like to discuss is another maintenance contract specific to City Hall and the PSB building. Repairs will include the exterior cladding of City Hall, upgrades to the HVAC system, and renovations to the parking garage. The division projects to spend $4.9 million, and contractors are encouraged to assess their certifications and licensing similarly. The third project focuses on the Coke bottling facility here in the city of Memphis. The facility is planned to now house the fire apparatus maintenance building, the primary fuel center for the city of Memphis, wash bay areas for vehicles, a recycling center, engineering, signs and markings, park operations, including areas for horticultural farming, an area for traffic signal maintenance, an area for surveying and construction inspection, as well as the Division of Information Technology. The division has planned and projected a $1 million spend for this project. Finally, the division has a design project planned for the end of this year. This project will entail design for the fleet and fire apparatus building, The planned budget for this project is nearly $11 million, and bids should go out no later than October.